FP1 in Mexico City had been rife with rookies, 9 in total. Still were plenty of pilots taking their first turns of the weekend around the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, and some took a few laps to get their eyes in FP2. Lando Norris had a big wobble at turn 9, which must have put the Briton off a little, as he went very wide at turn 11. McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri had a moment of his own, exiting turn 5, the rear of the Australian's MCL 39 swinging out. Norris trails the current Drivers' Championship leader Piastri by just 14 points, and of the papaya pair, he's the form driver, although both have underwhelmed recently compared to the man chasing them. Max Verstappen also sat out FP1 in favour of rookie Arvid Lindblad. The defending champion is a 5-time winner of this race, so it's safe to assume he knows his way around here, although he was struggling a little in the session, locking up approaching turn 4 and fishtailing on the exit.
Yeah, it's terrible. I have no grip. So hard on ice.
Despite his grip issues, he was the fastest driver of the day, clocking in at 1 minute 17.392. Liam Lawson, who had to watch Yuma Iwasa take his racing ball out earlier, got in the way of Kimi Antonelli at one point.
Lawson. We have Hulkenberg and Lewis are right behind, and agree on the sentiment.
The Italian was third fastest to the flag. Mercedes teammate George Russell, who sat out the morning session in favour of Fred Vesti, went deep at turn 10 and lost the rear a little, threading his way through the polyboards to get back on track. Lewis Hamilton also went wide at turn 10 and undertook a similar manoeuvre. Twice, with the ultimate honours at this venue, previously as a Mercedes driver, both he and Ferrari teammate Charles Leclerc have seen improvements in recent rounds. However, neither driver believes they're close enough to challenge for a race win this weekend. The man from Monaco, who's fastest in the morning session, was again looking quick, taking a lot of curb late on when testing the medium compound, having set the second fastest time earlier on the softs. Having had the full hour in the Haas earlier, Esteban Ocon had no newbie excuses for his off-piste excursion at turn 1, the Frenchman going deep at the first corner. Also, Alex Albon was no newcomer either, but he tagged the wall, exiting turn 17.
So he turns in okay, understeering slightly, and then as soon as he tries to lean on it, get on the throttle with that early understeer so often flicks to oversteer, and he's got an arm of steering lock, and then he's fighting the car. Once was going, twice too much.
Lance Stroll, also making his first explorations of the circuit this weekend, went wide at turn 12 and later got a bit racy with Pierre Gasly, another driver who missed out on FP1. Nico Hulkenberg was unable to replicate his impressive P3 performance from the earlier session, but he did have a little battle with Hamilton in the dying moments. So your Friday final placings: Max Verstappen top from Leclerc, Antonelli, Norris, Hamilton, Russell, Tsunoda, Alonso, Sainz and Stroll. P11 for Lawson, then came Piastri, Ocon, Hadjar, Bortoleto, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Colapinto, Albon and Gasly.